Hi, I'm Symphoneers, and today we're taking a look at the Sibsig Ceremony combo deck. It's not really a combo deck, the weird synergy pile. In particular, the thing that this was initially built around was the idea that, hey, Sibsig Ceremony lets us cast like a Market Back Walker for free, that gives us a 2/2 and draws us a card, and that's neat. I like that. And also, hey, 2-mana Solemn Simulacrum. Again, you get ultimately a 2/2 that draws a card and puts a land into the battlefield. Also cool and good. And then I had initially put in some other Golgari value stuff to support that. The big hit being Vaultborn Tyrant, because Vaultborn Tyrant ETBs gain 3, draw a card, Sibsig kills it, you get another Vaultborn Tyrant, draw a card, gain 3. And that seemed decent, and yep, that is a good top end for this deck. Virtue of Persistence, also another decent top end, because we're speed running, throwing things in the graveyard. The big virtue, or like the enchantment side of this, can actually be a good way to get back like the Vaultborn Tyrants that you're yeeting into the dumpster. Now, to round things out, or like a thing I put in initially as a kind of pips mean nothing joke, was Tribute to the World Tree. But this actually does meaningfully round out the deck, or like gives it kind of additional play, additional power. For one thing, it is just like card draw when we don't have the Sibsig Ceremony, and we can play Skyfisher, Spider, sack a thing, draw a card off of the ETB, etc., or Elvish Regrower, get a thing back from the graveyard, draw a card off it entering. So on, yada yada yada. If we have both of these down, we can stack the triggers, and you do have to have auto-order triggered abilities off to play this deck well, because Market Back Walker for 1 with Sibsig Ceremony down, so you're getting it for free. It enters, then 2 triggers go on the stack, the Kill It trigger and the Put Counters on It trigger. Arena will auto-order the Sibsig trigger first. You want the Tribute first, so that when it dies, it has 3 counters on it, and you draw 3 cards. So you have a 0-mana draw 3 4/4 with both of these down. And yeah, that is it's a pretty good parlor trick. It gives me a lot of patience for this deck that is otherwise kind of a coin flippy, like the win rate is literally 50 or 55% or something. Kind of a coin flippy nonsense pile. But yeah, doing the Market Back Walker thing, ooh, very, very good. Aside from the stuff I've covered so far, we have 4 Llanowar Elves in here for just mana acceleration, pretty much. We do occasionally just cast like fair Vaultborn Tyrants between like the Elves and the Solemn Simulacrum and etc. So they help the deck hum along. We have 2 Locust Sprays as a way to get a little bit of interaction in here that we can also just cycle away to fish for Sibsig Ceremonies or something more interesting, basically. Already kind of touched on the Regrowers. We have Skyfisher Spiders. The big thing to note with the Skyfisher Spiders, it's not always necessary, but with Sibsig Ceremony, the way that all the triggers and things will work out, Skyfisher Spider can sacrifice the Sibsig Zombie to its ability, because all of the Sibsig stuff will happen on the stack above the You May Sacrifice trigger. So you don't actually need other things on the board for Skyfisher Spider to work, which is great. It improves its playability or makes it more consistent. Yeah, we have 4 Disruptive Stormbroods in here as well. Initially, I had Rex Sages, just because having things that disenchant in this standard is very relevant and good. But I switched over to Disruptive Stormbroods as a way to get more spot removal, more interaction into the list. That is more or less the deck. If you like the deck tech and like the video, like, subscribe, etc. Always helps the channel a lot. If you want to support the channel even more, you can dig around in the description below for links where you can follow me on Twitch, or you can support me on Patreon, or you can become a YouTube member, or you can buy cards through Card Trader using my link and my code, and it'll get you 5% off, and it'll get me a little kickback and support the channel more than you would think, and yeah, no, it's good. All that rambling out of the way, let's get on to some actual gameplay. This hand now, this is a solid hand. Blooming Marsh. Do we want to delay the market back walker? We certainly can, and we ultimately will, because Conco, the source that Bob's wrong, simply can't be allowed to live. It simply can't. Yeah, so we murdered Snick. Pardon me, Snorse. We can do the tribute, we can do the Sibsig. No, sorry, we can't do the Sibsig on curve. So we do this. And then next turn, we can draw 3 off of the Market Back Walker. Gastall Thrill Seeker. People are still trying this? Okay. People seemed more excited about this card than me. I don't know. Admittedly, I do not see the vision. So, Sibsig Ceremony. Pardon me. We do pay the 1, because we can pay 1 for free. Then we manually order these so that Tribute resolves first, so it gets the 3 counters. And then we draw 3 cards. And I like it when we draw 3 cards. I think I like Llanowar Elvesing. Well, 3 more cards. Couldn't hurt. Surely. Yep. Cool and good. I like it when we get to draw 6 cards for free and get some 4/4s and stuff. Yeah, no, when the deck works, when it does the thing, it's pretty good. Does seem like putting 12 power and a drawing 6 cards, 12 power on the board and drawing 6 cards on my turn 4 might have caused the opponent to, I'm assuming, close the mobile client, or, you know, shut things down and walk away. And you know what? Fair. And yes, they have indeed roped out of the game. Oh, we got to do the thing. You know, I'll take it. Good enough. This hand is janky, but I don't know, we have 2 virtues. By janky, I mean having 2 7-drops in your opener is, like, not great. I like a Skyfisher Spider in a general sense. We have 2 7-drops in our opening hand, though. And I think the thing that helps us, like, get somewhere with this game is, I don't know, card advantage or the Sibsig ceremony, like mana acceleration. Oh no, one of my 7-drops. Whoa. What will I ever do? We do get card advantage-ish in Market Back Walker. Please no exile. I will take spot removal. If they simply want to slam another momentum breaker, that'd be a thing. Hey, people are doing this now. Blood Gaston. Oh lordy, they Gaston. Positively ghastly. Grab a swamp? I think? I don't know. Sure, I could wait and do this when it comes in untapped, but... Great, good talk. I love saying words for camera. I'm so good at it, you understand. Oh, hi, Zergo. Okay. Don't love that. I mean, I guess we could just fire off another Market Back Walker. I was fishing for, they block, we virtue, etc., but the opponent was on to me. Exile, huh? Okay. We do get card draw. That sure is another Vaultborn Tyrant. We're not in great shape. We could use something. Llanowar Elves is helpful, but we need to draw a land if we want to get to the Vaultborn Tyrants. Also, if they kill the Llanowar Elves, that's not great. Okay, they are indeed killing the Llanowar Elves. 5, 6. Land. Ugh. Yeah, we would have got there. Well, I probably should have mulliganed, honestly. When I do virtues and things, or I just assume virtues can kill most things, but oh lordy, for toughness. Disturbing Mirth. And time for not a land, so we don't even have the illusion of winning. No, I don't know. Bloodcast. Although we are dead on board, if I'm not mistaken, right? 5, 6, 7, yeah. See what we draw. Cool, Elvish Regrower. Time to die. Yeah, we just get, like, slowed down too much. The mix between not being able to kill Zergo and all of our, like, acceleration and stuff getting moited. Not ideal. Sure. This hand is a little bit sketchy in that we only have one real thing we're doing before 4, or like one productive thing. In the form of like virtuing, I guess, this tiny bones. So we need a third land. And I'm sure we will simply draw it. Lazov? What? Hey, we simply draw it. It is a Verge, and we don't have Swamp or a Forest right now. So Tribute is up first. I feel like there's a Lazov thing that I am forgetting about. Tribute getting countered? Okay, sure. We already have the one. Landing 1 tribute, very... quite good. Quite relevant to our interests. Landing 2, Overlord goes vroom, they mill over, counterspell, hand attack. They get this nerd back to hand. Oh la-di-da, I'm an evolved sleeper. The way you sleep, yeah. Verge. Do the Solemn because the Lazov slurped permanents out of our bin. So we don't have anything to bring back with the Elvish Regrower. This will also fix the Verges for the Sibsig ceremony, which is good. It's also a 4/4 for the purposes of blocking Lazov, although it does seem like, yes, it is in fact eating spot removal. We will draw a card. Vaultborn Tyrants. I don't know what this is. I mean, most of it's fine, or like not that confusing. It dim your tempo, basically, like with the counter magic spell removal, etc. I don't know why Lazov is here. Yeah, your end of turn, so unless they sack Lazov, the Simulacrum shift. Anyway. Sibsig Ceremony? They've shown us a Phantom Interference, or Phantom Interferences. And yeah. I'll still do this. Did I successfully... Elvish Regrower doesn't get countered either. So, we do this, we draw a card off of the Elvish Regrower being a 4/4, and we will start Vaultborn Tyranting shortly. I suppose we did give them a 4/3 to morph into with Lazov, but that's kind of fine. I don't know. I don't particularly care about trading away a zombie druid. This happens. Also, yeah, don't mind getting Lazov off the battlefield before Vaultborn Tyrants happen. Because I don't hate giving them a... They do Tiny Bones, sure. I don't hate giving them a 4/4. I'm more concerned about giving them a 6/6 Trample. Bats see the Tyrants. Knowing my luck, second bat. No, Surge Engine. Okay, so... Yeah, let's do one of these. I don't think we would draw anything that changes this being a cool and good play. Because we draw a bunch of cards. Elvish Regrower. Also Disruptive Stormbrood. I like... We can just shoot the Surge Engine. With this part of things. I suppose we can do the Deep Cavern Bat too. I'm not that concerned about drawing cards or whatever right now, because we're about to do this. Maybe I should have done this first, just to see what we draw. But yeah, this stuff happens. Bunch of lands, Llanowar Elves. Oh yeah, we can get the, Vaultborn Tyrant back with Elvish Regrower, of course. This opponent also doesn't like us doing the Sibsig tribute stuff, but they have the decency to scoop. Good games to the opponent. Yes, sure. Surveil for a black source? Question mark, profit? Yeah, Fabled Passage works. Little bit slow, but we're only doing Llanowar Elves on 2 anyway. Hi, one of my most hated creatures. I really dislike Giada, mostly by virtue, to explain it for people, I don't know. Mostly by virtue of Giada being like so massively above curve or above rate compared to the type of support other creature types get. Like, there's no zombie Giada. There's arguably no elf Giada. Like, Giada is really a sure thing that exists. 3 Sibsig Ceremonies is a little bit awkward. We'll do this. Do we want to do both of the Market Path Walkers here? Maybe, probably. It's probably responsible. get some zombos. No attacks. Yeah, drawing 3 Sibsig ceremonies, not ideal. Although if we draw a land and we start Vaultborn Tyranting, Giada's still very dangerous. Because we have to deal with like this. We do get a land. So, Fabled Passage. Yeah, this stuff happens. Skyfisher Spider, okay. We'll do another free Market Back Walker. Draw a thing, okay, no attacks. The spider's good. It might be kind of... Yeah, we have another Vaultborn Tyrant. Angle. Yeah. This happens. Okay. So we're probably still going to lose. We can take this exile, actually. Should we? I don't know, sure, we're in enough danger that it seems reasonable. Okay. Awkward. Room. And we are dead on board. Yep. We do this goofy combo thing, but Giada is Giada. Yeah. Sure. If we could stop having tyrants in our opener, that would be great. But we do have Verge and Llanowar elves, so we should have a relatively fast start, or like fast-ish start. We have the Fabled Passage, we can get back with the Elvish Regrower to smooth out our land drops, potentially. A Hedge Maze, they're really thinking about this Surveil. Now we do this. We end the turn. Thinking about triple pip costs. We're probably supposed to... Okay. So Llanowar Elves gets got. I'll Virtue the Otter token. And yeah, do that. Turn 3 is probably not going to be terribly exciting. And then, yeah, Elvish Regrower can help fix our mana for either Sibsig Ceremony, or like, again, get back the Fabled Passage for either Sibsig Ceremony or Tribute. So that should be okay. Storm Chaser's Talent number 2. Seed of Hope, okay. Yeah, no. This is not a deck that should be playing Seed of... And I mean, we've only seen so much of it, but if you're playing, like, Rona's Vortex Trash the Town or whatever, I'm a Seed of Hope defender or enjoyer, or however you want to phrase it. But you can at most put in 10 instants and sorceries. Or that's what I use as a kind of guideline. Because that keeps the chances of whiffing on Seed of Hope under Was it under 10% or something? Oh, is this just crabs? Like a Simic bean crab, whatever. Hit me. We can't cast the Stormbrood yet. I probably want to quite prioritize that, actually. 'Cause beans is a mistake. People, I think that's like a common sentiment at this point, or just, yeah, it sure is a card design that exists. Don't worry, Standard is thriving. Or flourishing, whatever they said in the thing. I'm like, feisty or something today. Oh no, I get to rebuy my regrower and get the ETB again, a huge portion of the reason why I play this card. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've found standards in a very odd spot for me in that I am both having a lot of fun with like brewing and stuff. You can do a lot of interesting things. But then also there are just so many things that are like, oh, this is not gameplay. This is like legitimately an awful play experience. The A plus B tenacity combo, beans. I don't know, there's probably like 15 other things. The omniscience thing, that deck. There are so many things that just make you go like, why did I bother? And to some extent, it's best of one. Or, yeah, that's it. I am aware. But listen, it's what the people crave. Unsummon on the market back walker. Crap. Bing bong, we go to 11. I should have done this the other way. Oh well. Done the market back walker first, and then sacked the market back walker. But listen, it's fine. It's not functionally that different. Yeah, we can do this. Regrow or get back Skyfisher Spider is an option, although it's pretty slow. We are at 6 lands, so if we draw one, we can just start Vaultborn Tyranting. Having killed both beans is pretty good. This town ain't big enough. Okay. I mean, we get the Skyfisher Spider again. We are at 2, though, which is suboptimal. We are at 1, though, which is suboptimal. Yeah, we're dead. Because we can do this. We shoot crab, because crab big. We draw land, and we die. Beans, yay. Anyway, this hand is awkward, but sure. We're on the play, so... Sorry, that section will get cut from the video, because I cut the in-between games part. Apparently the play-draw difference deck for this... play-draw difference for this deck is kind of wild, or it's like 70% win on the play, 30-something on the draw. And you know, that checks, that scans. My walker. Rude. Unkind, uncouth, and quite frankly, uncalled for. We do have a Vaultborn Tyrant in hand, so we won't arbitrarily do deck thinning or whatever. Authority of the Consuls is good in that it's not a magic card, or it doesn't progress the board state in a way that we care about. Solemn grabs a black source. It doesn't super matter here. Opponents vibing, moisturized in their lane. One might even say thriving. Tribute. Grab a green source. Vroom. Sure. Oh no, my Solemn. I shall simply have to cry into my Vaultborn Tyrant. Fabled Passage does some stuff. We grab a thing. Big dinosaur. They sure have a lot of exile removal, huh? We won't do anything with the Market Back Walker yet. Based on this, I do kind of want to... Ooh, great. Very good, actually. Because if they have Oops All Exile removal... Every thought just fell out of my brain. God. Okay, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Exile removal again, come on. No? No. Come on, opponent. I was making fun of the exile removal thing because it's actually good into knowing this is nothing, or like we're fine with this. Let's do a thing for a second. Let's honka bonka. Do this. And then Skyfisher Spider. Yeah. Sacrifice the Walker. This happens. And draw 5 cards. Okay. Llanowar Elves before the Sibsig ceremony happens? It legitimately is Oops All Exile removal, huh? Alright, do I care about getting the Virtue back? I mean, kind of. It's not, honestly, like, super important, but... I do think I want to get the Sibsig ceremony down because they've already used 2 pieces of mass graveyard exile. And I'm kind of assuming that that will be a lot of it. Let's do this. Get the Virtue back for fun. Sorry, we can't do 2 virtues. Also, we don't really have enough stuff to... Okay. Sure. Oops All removal met a deck that is actually doing anything, and we murdered them. Good game to... I'll probably call it there because, yeah, I don't know, this deck is very coin flippy, if that isn't obvious, in terms of, like, sometimes we just get to invalidate what they're doing and do our thing. Other times we don't have spot removal for key threats or whatever, and we die. And, I don't know, that's the deck. Thanks. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video, and an extra big thank you to the Patreon patrons and YouTube members that help make these videos possible. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.